I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us.
Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man, and we're back in Kugani. You know, I just noticed he's got spurs on his boots. What's he riding? Well, I guess he's got some animals that he rides. Anyway, we got to talk to this guy over here. Oh, and I switched to Dancer just for a little bit. I'm trying to keep these 3 jobs leveled up between Dancer, Bard, and Machinist. So I'm dancing today. So we'll see how that goes. Ah, yes. Just the other day, one of the soldiers deserted base. I suspect he's the man Yushia is after. Trade with foreign countries is strictly prohibited in our nation. The man, upon learning his subordinate disappeared, feared he would be caught and turned tail and ran. If what you told me is true, he likely went to northwest of here to seek asylum with Kojin of the Red. I am tempted to go after this man myself. Alas, that would require me receiving the necessary authorization, which could take days. Please, track him down and arrest him in my stead. If he resists, feel free to kill him. Well, okay, I mean, we'll see. Oh, I forgot I can't fly yet. Where are we supposed to go anyway? Oh, we got to go over here. I remember now, in the last episode we left off on that dock over there, and we were supposed to talk to Soraban. But I had that side quest to do, and I started over there, so... Who knew cats could swim like that? All right, let's talk to Soraban. Get this show on the road. You've spoken with the Confederates up above, then. Well, excellent. If you're ready to depart, we may do so at any time. All aboard. Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isara. Wait. Tansu said that the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should Isari chance to be the village in question, we could instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well. I know just the place. It's a quiet little boat ride. Here we are. I'm reasonably certain that none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I have fulfilled the term of our agreement. Aye, that you have. You have my deepest thanks, Soraban. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you're much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best and hope that we shall meet again. Ciao. So we're finally arrived in Othard. All we need to know now is, well... So we finally arrived in Othard. All we need to do now is, well, liberate Doma. Oh, yes, that. Well, look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor. The element of surprise. Unlike in Garabania, the Imperials don't know we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Doman Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit. But before all that, we need to see if this is the fishing village that Tensui was talking about. Can you see through that rock? He's looking right through that rock. We got X-ray vision? Well, it may well be. I smell Coryllium on the breeze. Oh, smelling Coryllium. Okay. That means Imperials are here. That's their fuel.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
I suppose. But they did say that this viceroy hated Domans.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Not sure.
Over there, someone's coming.
Oh, it's him again. That's the viceroy, the chick. And yes, she's Doman.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
That's the guy with all the name days.
Filth and squalor everywhere, I think. How very Doma. What I wouldn't do for a drink. Come now! You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should.
Oh, a volunteer.
A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Korjin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane. But we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Why didn't he just shoot her?
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
Yeah. We'll show them no mercy.
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villagers is as good as dead.
They are anyway.
We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself. As a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive, they will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
Seems a little silly, but I guess.
You
Might
saw
work.
what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand.
They're gonna beat shit out of him, of course.
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lys, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
Well, we need to find Yuguri.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Yeah, well, there he goes. If he was going to do that, he could have done that before they killed those two.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
I can't remember if they ever said, but he's a general in their army. Yeah, so she would know who he was. I hate it as much as you. Maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but what is done's done. Gosetsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at the distant tower, yes? For want of a better idea, I say we just do that while taking care to avoid the Imperials. Alright, where we gotta go? Oh, that's another player. Scared the hell out of me. Who's that? Okay. Well, I guess we have to travel across the water. Oh, they talking about that tower over there, that great big thing? Gosh, I don't know. Well, let's go across here. What's the other way? I've got two things on my mini-map over there. The price of betrayal. Confront the Bakafu trader. Oh, I got two quest lines going here. How far is the other one? Okay, one's right there in front of me. The other one, oh, was way in the heck over here. All right, let's go to this one first. It's main quest line. The other one isn't. I'm thinking the other one is one of those wind things. Well, I'm pretty sure. Let's check it. Yeah, it's a wind. Etherite. Now, how'd they get there in front and before me? Magic. And they're not even wet. We seem to have evaded their patrols so far. What is that tower anyway? I've never seen anything like it. According to my map, we are on a coral, and the tower is known as Heaven on High, a mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh gods, listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Alphino. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtless already aware. Over there, do you see it? Yeah, it looks like a dead animal. Doesn't look like it's been dead long. And it's full of arrows. Imagine that. Whoever did this, they're a good shot. I can't see a single stray arrow. Well, they must really be a good shot because they're coming from different directions. Well, someone's hungry. Wait, that wasn't either of you two, was it? Calm down. We had nothing to do with... Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably. Well, not, but no. Time to run, Lise. We save our strength for any that give chase. You too, Roland. I wanted to fight him. I'm fighting him. Got one down, but I'm hurt. I should have had my healer out. meal, Kokobo. Thank you. A little late, but that's okay. All right, let's head out. Whoa, what was that? There we go. I don't want to go back in the water. Well, I guess I have to, don't I? Man, these guys are all over the place. Some are big. Leave me alone. There's another dead one, though. You guys got one? I had two. Oh, no, they had two. Ah, crap-a-doodle-doo. Well, thanks for the help, guys. Yeah, thanks for the help. Just imagine if they'd taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know not how to defend themselves. Well, you'd have to, sharing an island with these things. Now, all we need to do is convince them to help us. How come we can't? What happened here? You cannot complete this quest until the following conditions are met. We need to beat level 62. Oh, great. Well, that's okay. We'll just change back to machinist. And now we're 62 magically. We're 67. Oh, there's a settlement here, and they've even got their own 8th aetherite. Wait a minute. I've seen that standard before. It was when we met with Tansu, which means this place belongs to... Oh. This is the pirates. Tansu was a pirate, wasn't he? Boots of aiming. Let's take those, I guess. It would seem we found a Confederate settlement, mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of the place. So Gusetsu bade us seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor. The selfsame Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire? Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the tithe. Well, let's run up and get the teleport first. Let's just get this too. I wonder if that can fly us back to Kugani. Look, there's Tansu. What wind brings you hither, of all places? Were you not bound for Othard's shores? I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject. No. Then what do you want? A second opinion? Very well. Come with me. I'll take you to the captain, Rasho. Just like that, an audience with their leader? How very accommodating. We must needs choose our words carefully. You leave it to me. I've always been good with people, and this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting net they showed me in Revenant's Toll. What are you talking about? You're gonna bow and scrape? Man, I'm getting tired walking up these stairs. Greetings. You must be Rachel, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize this is all a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Oh gods, I've probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you have to understand that we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking now. Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. I thought she had a way with people. Gosetsu, a former leader of the rebellion. I know of him. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to her defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Isari? The Garleans have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you're capable warriors, yes? With guile and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It's imperative that our presence here remains secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we've come here to achieve. You've told us why you cannot fight, not why we should fight in your stead. If you would speak to me of lives saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when all pretense is lost and the Garleans declare war on the Confederacy? Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You're free to come and go as you please, but you will receive no further aid. Well, thank you for your hospitality. If you'd excuse us. Let's go back down all those stairs. Can I just jump? Ew, that's a long ways down. Over there is a wind current. Let's get it. All right, we're in the Ruby Sea over here, and we've got two air currents. Again, the bottom row. It's right over there, right there. The bottom row, there's 4, and we've got 2. The top row, there are 5. Now, the 4 that we found are ones we can find. The 5 up above are ones that we have to do quests for. So if we finish this one quest over here, that'll light up one of those diamonds. Alrighty then, let's go back and talk to the girls. Whoops, wrong girl. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. Hey, Ronan. I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Gosetsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince them to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we're on the same mind, of the same mind. 'Tis little wonder they refused. We have done not to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Okay, where to now? I'm trying to decide whether to go finish that quest or not. Whoa! Ow, I took a wrong step, didn't I? Where am I supposed to go? Over here. Guys ran over top of me. What are we doing? Massaging the weapons? The arms and armor have been piled up haphazardly. They display no sign of recent use or maintenance. So they don't fight much, evidently. Okay, that's the other quest. We need to go that way. I think there's something over here on this dock. Taking an interest in the ship, huh? Good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time, she was a beauty. The Confederacy favors flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones like this, Skyboon, only take part in major engagements. Not that we've had any of those recently, what with these Imperial bastards throwing their weight around. If it wasn't for them, well, no use moaning about what you can't change, eh? He must be Canadian, he says, eh? Eh? Alright, where to next? Probably another dock, maybe. Woohoo, don't get your boots wet. Now there's a smaller boat. A number of crates and barrels have been stored here. On closer inspection, however, most are empty. Well, let's head back, I guess. I'm trying to remember that other quest line is way over on the other side of the map, and I'm trying to remember if finishing up these quests are going to take us over there anyway. I think so, but I'm not sure. Had a good look around? Then we just need to wait for Lise. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. That's right, you have a way with people. Of course you do. Oh, shoot. I don't know if the two of you got any different impression. I missed something there. I hit the button twice. Under the right circumstances, they might help us. I agree. It's obvious that they are struggling to survive and that they blame the Imperials for their current troubles. Well, we did get that much with our conversation, too. Even if we do nothing, it's inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later, and deep down, they know it. The only thing that holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them that we're not all talk, that we can be valuable allies in the fight. Okay, let's go kill some Imperials then, I guess. And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance? Mundane problems, that'll work. Wouldn't be the first time we've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. And you know it won't be the last. I'll look around the eastern end of Onokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. East, that's going to take us to that other place, I think. Maybe. Okay, we got scouting, maiming, and fending, so we don't need any of those. But I think we can sell these. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can sell these. Let's do... And do the maiming. You've learned the emote Eastern Bow. Oh, we got Eastern Bow, eh? Eastern Bow Wow Wow. Where is it? God, I got a lot of these. There's Bow. Eastern Bow. Okay, there's Eastern Bow. There's Bow. We got a ton of this stuff. Flame Salute. Imperial Salute. We're not Imperial, though. Regular Salute. Happy. Laugh. That's a scary laugh. Man, get a hold of yourself. That's joy. Okay, that didn't... Happy. There you go. There you go. All right, I could do this all day. There's a million of those. Okay, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Almost jumped down that hole again. I did that already. All right, we got to ask these yahoos for help, I guess. Or ask them if they need our help. The arrows of misfortune. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I've a job for you. Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Gayuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you're about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for me, for meat. Very good meat in Gayuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be courageous sort. I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. So you killed the baby and then ran away without getting your arrows, you cowards? What are they doing with those naked pirates over there? What the heck is that? I wonder if it was that one we saw when we came this way. Leave me alone. Oh shit. Is that Mama and Papa? Probably. Okay, where's our Kokobo? There he is. Let's eat an egg. That always helps. All right, let's get at it. Guess we took the whole family out, eh? Butcher the Gayuka's tail for meat. Okay. Deliver the arrows and the meat to Kajaki. If I got that right. I wonder if we got any more winds close by here. No. All the way to the southwest, but quite a ways away. 1,000 malms. Hello. You've been away for some time, perhaps in search of a young Gayuki corpse. Yeah, I guess. What was your first clue, I wonder, since you asked me to go do it? I see, I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. Would that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. A pity the meat is not as delicious as it's nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Gayuki as game, but as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows too must be reused when possible. A prudent measure become necessary. Alas, with every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. But this day we shall have full bellies, and in that must we take solace, and wayward travelers need not risk the ire of vengeful Gayuki by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? Well, no matter. Thank you again for your aid. I don't know what the hell I muttered. I must have muttered something offensive, I guess. I don't know. Okay, what's this guy got us to do? Ariami is not a man accustomed to being kept waiting. Waiting for what? What's he waiting for? You there. Aye, you. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an Ra? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokora. He's late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better that the fool who never holds his tongue, right? Much as I would enjoy dragging him back here by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. All right, we got to go hunt this guy down, I guess. So we got a couple of things to do, looks like. There's 2 ways to go up on the map there. So, I think my time's pretty much up for today. So I'm going to end it here. We'll take a rest and come back. When we do, we'll finish this quest. And I want to go do that other one too, because I want that wind thing. And it's going to open up maps, so that's always a good thing. Hope you had fun. Hope you see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.